Hi everyone, I'm Alexa. I'm an OT student intern at the FRC, and this week the videos that we will be doing will be covering future planning. So in my last video we kind of went over how to navigate finding a resume template, and today we're going to be talking about a cover letter. So we will be looking at all of the things that should be included in the cover letter and how to find a couple templates on Microsoft Word. So I'm going to be sharing my screen just like the last video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I have opened Microsoft Word, selecting from a new template. So there's a couple options that we have here for cover letters. There's this one here with the yellow, this one over here with the red. They're all paired next to the resume templates. This one down here, and the basic cover letter. So we did the basic resume last time. We can play around with this one this time, just to see how it looks a little bit different. Okay, so once I've clicked on that, the template looks like this. Similarly, you want your name to be pretty big and bold at the top, same as the resume, with your contact information, your address, your phone number, and your email. Again, if you don't feel comfortable putting your address, you can always say contact for more information, but typically the cover letters are a little bit more confidential anyway. In this section right here, you want to put the employer information. So this is not your own address. This is the address and name of the person that you are going to be contacting about the job that you're looking into. So here it says, dear recipient, you would like to avoid using to whom it may concern or vague comments like that. Doing your research and looking up who is in charge shows a lot of initiative and shows that you took the time to look at exactly who will be looking at your resume. So if at all possible, if you don't know exactly who you're writing to, do your best to do the research to look up who you will be addressing this cover letter to avoid that to whom it may concern. So again, the same rules kind of apply with the resume as well. You want to make it professional, so using black, bold fonts that aren't hard to read, or curly cues or cursive, anything like that. You want to keep it very easy to read and an appropriate size as well. You don't want it to be too big or too small. A cover letter is typically one page. You want to keep it succinct and brief, but also informative. So in this kind of meat and potatoes part of the cover letter, typically there are about 3 different paragraphs, a couple sentences in each paragraph that you will want to keep it narrowed down to. So the first paragraph is your grab. So very specific job qualifications that you feel would make you a good fit for this specific job. You can kind of go into what attracted you to the position, why you feel you're qualified. So here I've just given a brief description of what the first paragraph should include in it. Moving on to the second paragraph, it is more of the hook. So you're talking about your past experiences and what would make you qualified for the job. So mentioning a few instances of success where you've used a particular tactic or set of skills would be important to include in the second paragraph. Now I've kind of added in my second paragraph. Here is where you can kind of brag about yourself and highlight those accomplishments that you've had in previous experiences and previous jobs. So moving on to the final paragraph, this is where you will talk about the research that you've done about the company, that shows that you've taken the time to look into what the company's core values are and that it aligns with yours. added in my third paragraph. Again, this kind of shows that you've taken the initiative to research what their mission statement is and gives you a chance to explain how exactly your services are going to align with the company's goals, which will definitely speak volumes. So, once you've completed these 3 paragraphs, you'll want to do a closing statement, which basically summarizes what you've said in the past 3 paragraphs. So, essentially, this would just be stating in a slightly different way why you would make a good candidate, how you would contribute to the company, and why it would be a smart choice for them to choose you. So next you would sign your name, and if you have any other credentials, go ahead and put them there as well. And that is about the extent of how you make a professional cover letter. Thanks for watching.